Welcome to Rhinos and Aliens.
But yeah, and then I was watching the silhouette challenge, and then I was listening to it, but it's like the older part, and then it's the beat change, and then I didn't realize the beat change is a Doja Cat song.
Wait, really?
Yeah, from 2019.
Do you remember what track?
It's called Streets. Like you.
Yes, it is.
Like you. And with me listening to that, I started listening to the song, and then I started playing the song more and more.
No, the beat is...
song, I like Doja Cat's song.
Yeah.
And I never paid attention. Like, I listened to her album, but I didn't pay attention to it. And then now that I pay attention to that song, Doja Cat is, like, just really talented. Like, I just can't fucking get it away from my head. Like, she can sing. She can actually rap.
And from what I know of, she actually writes all of her lyrics. Yeah.
And she's a good performer.
Oh,
She's an excellent performer. Bro, in that video, in the Streets video, she's in the pool of milk.
Yeah.
She's literally just in a big-ass swimming pool of milk.
Yeah.
But it made it look good. I said, what the fuck? And she's, I don't care what nobody says. She is cold. Like, she is beautiful.
But quick question. When she was in that milk, besides somehow making that look good, what were you thinking of?
I wasn't thinking of sperm, okay? But I was thinking of, what I was thinking of was her first actual viral video. Her first actual viral video is that cow.
Yeah.
That fucking video. Go moo. That's moo. What I was instantly thinking of. That fucking cow video. I was like, what the hell? And it's crazy because now looking back, I did not, like, when Doja Cat, like, actually got famous or whatever, I didn't know that was her until somebody showed me, like, remember when Doja Cat started off at? Because
she got famous from that one video with Tyga. That one.
She got famous from the cow song. That's what I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying she blew up because... She became known because of the cow song.
Yeah.
But she became mainstream.
Like industry and all that.
Because of that one Tiger where she's with the fruits and stuff. Did you ever see that video?
I think so, yeah.
Juicy?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's the song that made her go from indie famous to everybody knows her. And it's like, damn.
Yeah.
But she's always been that creative, bro. She's always been that... She's a perfect example of a queer person, bro. She is so weird, but I fuck with it.
Yeah, I mean, like, she made her own image.
Yeah.
Like, definitely. And
people can't say she changed up either because she's always been the person where she released a weird track, a sexual track, a freaking old school track.
Yeah, you definitely can't say she switched up because, like, looking back into that cow video, and then if you go to, like, one of her recent videos, she's an alien, dressed up as an alien or something like that. So it's like, it makes, like, you can tell the creativity is still there. Mm-hmm. And then her rapping just gets better and better.
Oh, that's the one thing that has improved her lyricism.
Yeah, her rapping actually just gets better and better.
But her hooks have always been some creative.
Yeah, definitely.
And when you think about it, there's a moment in time where I was low key stalking her, the quote unquote stalking, right? So I was just looking into her background and stuff like that. And from what I could tell, she is a full blown quote unquote nerd. She's just a hot nerd.
Yeah. She is. And that's I'm starting to, but without eyebrows.
You like a woman with eyebrows.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It gives you that image. And she don't have that image.
Well, to be fair, when you see a woman in a club and one of the main reasons why you like her, or you're used to her physical appearances, her ass, and then you go back to the crib, and then all of a sudden you see her taking some shit out of her ass, and her ass is no longer there. That changes stuff.
It changes a lot. I actually had let's start the episode first. Let me start the episode first.
Okay.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Rhinos and Aliens show. It is episode 117.
What?
It's me, the Don Dada of all Dons. Hello.
The one and only, guys.
The one and only. Let's just make that clear. The one and only Don. The Don of all Dons.
The Dons.
Hello. And then in
Welcome.
front of me, we got
Nature Boy, guys.
AKA White Luxurious.
Yeah,
you know what it
yeah.
is. Long hair, don't care.
Yeah, but it's
my
a hot
man's
mess.
with a different. You know, this is like your thing. You come with like different colors and everything.
I try to do my best, bro.
I know. I don't know if y'all pay attention, but this is his thing. I want to say it's a do-rag, but it's not. It's like what I wear. With the
It's the Jamaican thing,
yeah,
but it's not. It's not technically
it's
that.
It's technically a do-rag, but it's a do-rag with an open back. Do-rag with open back.
There's a technical
There's
name.
a technical name for it, but I don't know what it is.
I don't either, bro.
I call it a hair. I think it's called like a dread net or dread something.
Well, what's those things that have multi-purposes? You know, like it's like you flip it out and it's a screw, it's a cork.
I don't know. Multiple uses. I know that. I don't know.
Just keep doing the.
But anyway, guys, welcome to the Rhinos Aliens show. We are the #1 podcast in Western New York. You know what's up.
You got it. You know it. Just fucking preach it.
Yeah. I don't know where he was going with that.
Bro, when you just said #1 podcast, it just got my blood flowing. Yeah. I felt like Zeus, and I'm like,
He felt all that electricity.
Yeah.
Flowing through your body.
yeah.
Static shock.
Yo, as a quick segue, bro, yesterday at work, bro, I kept touching something. I don't know what it was because it wasn't the same thing, and I kept getting static shock.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually, which is weird, I bought this lotion, Gold Peak, at, I think it was at Rite Aid, and I got it from there, and I opened it, and every time I put lotion on my hands to put lotion on or whatever,
Yeah.
and I get electricity, I get shocked every time I put lotion on my hands. And it was weird because it's like, why am I getting like a static, what?
Army Swiss knife. Am I saying that correct?
Oh, okay. And it comes out with a knife and then it comes out with a cork and then
Yes.
I haven't seen one of those in a
hot minute.
long time.
Well, that's why I couldn't remember it. So this is the Army Swiss
Of
do-rag.
Do-rags. That
Yes.
makes a lot of sense now.
Yes.
That does. Stop being like a bitch again. But before I start this video, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit. Anybody playing with you today? I ain't got time today. Third time's the charm. But yeah. But before I start this video, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Because make sure you get all of our notifications whenever we post.
Yeah.
Straight like that.
Straight like that. Yo, just to go off of the whole, you notice what I'm doing. Normally, I only do that for After Dark, if you've really been noticing.
Yeah.
And normally for Rhinos and Aliens, I have my nice braided hair out. But my hair's a hot mess.
You know?
And
it happens.
sometimes you have to be spontaneous. You have to
I
go with
mean,
the
my
flow.
hair lately has been a hot mess, so I've been keeping a hat on. Yeah. This doesn't really change. It's this that just changes.
Exactly, bro. It's not the end of the hair / braid. It's the top.
It's the top of it.
It's near the root.
Exactly.
Because this, it's not that bad. The end, it's not that bad. But you look and it's like, whoa, okay, you need some gardening done there.
Need a comb, sir. But yeah, definitely. But how's your week, my man?
Yeah, honestly, bro, this was the worst week of 2021, which is saying something because you personally know.
Yeah.
And then this is the worst week I can remember in quite some time. So I had a little bit of everything. So I had work troubles,
Work, like always.
girl issues,
Girl issues.
And-
You goddamn hoes.
and then more family problems.
Let me tell you.
And the entire time I'm thinking, wow, of all the weeks,
It had to be this.
yes. And
Had to
then
be this week.
And this is coming where bills are due, and for the past 2 weeks I've been working due to production issues. I've been missing days because the company has been calling us off. And I'm just saying, yes, 2021, you're off to a great start.
Yeah, I can actually relate. 2021, you're pushing your buttons, you know? You're push me to the edge. because all my friends are dead.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
but not literally.
You're getting there. You're getting there. I'm like right at the edge for 2021 already.
Dude, and it just became February.
Yeah, it's February. That's it.
And thinking about it too, it's already February.
Exactly. It's already fucking February. My birthday is in like 3 months. Your birthday is like right around the corner.
No, we're not. I'm still in my 25s.
Listen,
For the short period of time that I have,
short period. Very short.
It is.
It is.
Bro, it was so...
And it's crazy because you'll stop thinking about it. Your birthday's here.
Bro, you know what's so crazy about it? I wasn't even thinking about it. It was the first day of February, and my mom hits me up about birthday dinner. And it just all these time anomalies just hit me all at once. Like, wait, it's already February? Wait, it's about to be my birthday? Wait, I'm about to be 26? Oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, time, it just...
It's like that. It's literally like that.
Or it's like...
Yeah. It's like that also.
Yeah.
It is. But my week was terrible. Fucking terrible.
Why? What happened?
I was in the ER.
Yes.
I was on a medicine that makes me throw up.
Yes, that too. Which is all related to one sensitive issue.
Exactly.
Quite literally and figuratively.
Exactly. And work, of course, like it's already shit.
Yo, bro, people really do not understand how depressing being in a factory really is.
It is. But it has its ups and downs. Like, don't get me wrong, it's all around fucked up and it's terrible all around.
Yeah.
But it is, like, for me, I can't say for you, because I don't really know, like, your work environment.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm mostly alone. So I can literally just do whatever, but it's the whole point of me being there constantly.
So it's a 50-50 thing.
Yeah.
Okay, now picture your situation, but you're always around coworkers and you have at least one lead/manager legit breathing over your neck.
And that's what I'm saying. I have that too. I have like, okay, technically, I'm not completely alone. Technically. I have a team, of course. It's a factory.
But
so I have like a team of
what's the foot radius though?
Foot radius, I'm spaced the fuck out.
10 feet, 20 feet?
Probably, yeah, about 10, 15.
Oh, bro.
Because, like, I'm on the oven. So the oven it's probably as long as your house, truthfully.
No, trust me.
The oven is pretty big.
I know those machines aren't.
Yeah, are fucking long as fuck.
Yeah.
It literally, like, if I load, it takes like 40 minutes just to get to the back.
Oh, yeah. A lot of the stuff in Tesla is the same way.
So the front part, the back, and then the side where we got to wash the bars so we can load again.
Yeah.
So it's a 2-minute walk from the front to the back.
Yeah.
So, but to the front to the side, it's only 30 seconds.
No, that makes sense.
But I'm literally isolated in each area because it's like once we switch rotations, I'm just by myself.
No, but that's cool because it's almost it's to a certain degree that's a trust factor on the company.
Yeah,
bro, Tesla ain't like that, dude.
Tesla, but my managers just be on my ass. Why you guys doing this? Why are you doing that? I want you guys to load this a little closer. I want this a little faster.
Yeah.
I want. What's going on with the bars? Why aren't the stackers getting the bars? It's just annoying, and she gets on my nerves.
That is annoying, but at least at the end of the day, worst case scenario, you're protected by a union.
Yeah.
Tesla,
because I can technically be like out of nowhere. Like if she just annoys me the whole day, I'd be like, Dawn, I'm going to make a call, and she'll stop.
Yeah.
Like she'll realize, like, all right, I mean,
yeah, at Tesla, bro, you don't have that. You basically they have the HR, but what does HR mean if you don't have any backing? It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything, bro. Oh, and by the way, I've been getting emails actually from people who because you know how I'm always complaining about my job.
Yeah.
I've been getting emails about people who have similar bad bosses, and I thought we should do a Facebook Live to give some of those quotes.
Okay.
And then it's going to end in a very surprising thing to where people are going to realize, oh, maybe Francis has a point. And you're going, all this is going to make sense when we do it. It's just, I wanted to throw that out there because bosses make or break
a job. It make or break your day too.
Bro.
It definitely does.
You should not consistently have to come out of work in a worse.
Yeah. Definitely shouldn't.
Worse mindset.
But I can say my manager is a manager.
I respect that. I might not like it.
Yeah.
You might not like the person.
You might not, but she keeps the job going. She keeps what she's supposed to do. Basically.
She actually
does what
knows
she's supposed to do.
And she knows what she's doing, right?
No. But she knows how to direct people, I would say.
Okay. I still respect that.
Yeah, I would say that.
Just imagine having somebody over your back and you could do a better job without any managing experience.
Yeah. And I just need people to understand that, though. You know? Because it's like, at the end of the day, she's not your friend. You can have a cool manager, don't get me wrong, but you need a manager who's actually going to be a manager.
Bro, I always say this. I don't have to like you as a coworker or manager. But if I respect you, that's all that needs to be there.
Yeah, exactly. Like, when I'm a manager, we can crack jokes. Yeah, we can do whatever. As long as you do your job, I don't care.
Yeah.
I really don't. Like, when I was a manager, everybody thought I was cool, all of that. Like, I did have some people where I have to be like, all right, guys, let's actually do something. And then they will talk back. Some people will talk back because they're
just who they are.
Comfortable with what I was doing or whatever. But once you actually just talk to them, like, guys, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Just get the job or the task done, so then we can go back to doing whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
So once
but I feel that's the best type of managing. You need to know when to put your foot down, but at the same time, you need to be friendly with
exactly, because it keeps the
morale.
It just keeps everything neutral. Calm, cool, and collected.
If not positive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But you still getting the job done.
Good update, bro.
I try.
No, that I would say that's the best weekly conversation we've had in a hot minute.
Yeah. That's like a actual conversation. Because usually I bullshit, you know.
Well, to be fair, normally we do this on After Dark, so we're just trying to get from point to point, but...
Oh, well, yeah.
That too.
Well, today, guys, we got a few topics. Not a lot, a few.
And just so you guys know, Donyhal is going to basically give you the headline for each of these topics so you know if you're interested or not. And if you're not, we respect that. But if you are, this is going to be...
This is going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting.
I was going to bring it back to Dojo and say juicy, but interesting it is.
Oh, I see what you did there. I see.
You're not the only one who's thinking like this. I could be... I don't know the word I was thinking of, but I can be that every once in a while.
Yeah. What he said. Well, these are the topics for today, guys. We're going to jump right in, all right? Number 1. Your partner is a prostitute. It's a what if, you know? But like...
A reality for many, though.
Exactly. You know? Because you really don't know sometimes.
Do you ever truly know?
Exactly. Like, do you actually pay attention to the signs? Or do you just go with the flow?
And it's your definition of prostitute. We're getting to this.
Exactly. Number 2. Eliminating nightmares. I don't really know what that means.
Oh, but we're going to get into it.
But it's going to get deep into the nightmares. All right, guys?
Or another way to put it, we're going to dive deep into that darkness.
Exactly. Which is probably the booty hole. But, no, I'm sorry.
It could be. Because do you really ever see in there unless you have a light directly pointing towards it?
That's disgusting. Number 3. Public bathrooms. Do you actually use the bathroom in public bathrooms?
And we're going to get really detailed with this one.
Detailed into public bathrooms. Number 4. Elephant screws?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
It's just a nice information thing.
Okay. It's an informational update. You gotta learn something someday.
Yeah.
You know? Nothing wrong with that. Number 5. Deep breathing while having sex. Yo, hot ass breath when I'm stroking all up in my nostrils, smelling what you just ate.
But what if it was something good?
It don't matter.
I
It's
don't
still
know,
the
bro.
hot breath part.
Some women's breaths.
Some breath is like, all right, but sometimes you just gotta turn and look the fuck away.
You're thinking you took that completely different how I took it, but we're going to get into it.
At number 6, Planet K2-141. I didn't have to say the dash, but
You're being technical.
K2-141. Well, I don't really know what that is. It's a science thing.
It's me reading information. And I just want Daniel to react because I love his reactions to science.
Got it. But yeah, guys, that's our 6 informations. If you guys don't want to watch, you guys might as well just leave that like and subscribe and then leave.
Oh, that's cool too, guys.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
We're-
Leave the comments and say we didn't like these topics.
Yeah.
But make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell.
Okay, number 1.
Number 1, let's sit down and think. Let's put the snacks down, your drinks, whatever you're doing at this moment. Listen to me. What if you was dating this girl? You guys has been together for a while. I'm not saying marriage. I'm not saying you're just dating, whatever.
But it's serious.
But you have feelings for her.
Yeah.
She wasn't always telling you the truth. She told you the truth, but she didn't exactly tell you the truth.
She wasn't lying.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's called not diverging all the information.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I do. But let's say one day a guy comes up and calls her by her name, her street name.
I like what you did with that.
Let's say a guy walks by or something.
Like Cherry or whatever.
Exactly. Let's say her name. Yeah, let's say Cherry.
Yeah.
Hey, Cherry, when's the next time I'll see you? Would you think she's a stripper or a prostitute? Either one.
Well, the first thing is probably a stripper. I wouldn't assume prostitution.
So then,
Would you assume prostitution?
I would put them two hand to hand.
I don't know, bro. It's one thing to show off your body. For example, what's that new app that
Exotic dancing.
No, that app that blew up because of the pandemic, where people OnlyFans.
OnlyFans?
Yeah, stripping, technically speaking, is the in-person version of OnlyFans.
Okay. Yeah, this is true.
That's one level, but to
be a prostitute?
Yeah, or think of it about like this.
But okay. Let's go back to the scenario though.
Okay.
He walks by. Hey, Cherry, I'll see you Thursday night.
That I would still think stripper. It's like if she goes out Thursday night, holy shit, she's been stripping this entire time.
Exactly. Now you question her.
Okay.
Or let's say you wait until you get back home.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
No public stuff.
Yeah. Let's say you get back home. You question her. What the hell was that about? Who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Who? How did he know you? Why the fuck is he calling you Cherry? Like, it's just individual questions. Just keep blowing. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom. And then she's like, babe, I got something to tell you. And he's like, please tell me something. What the fuck is going on here?
You're cheating on me, aren't you?
You're cheating on me with that old man.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I'm a prostitute.
Okay, is this weird? But my first thought would be, is that technically cheating then? Because if she's doing it for a job,
That's the question you think of? Is she cheating? Hell yeah, she's cheating. What the fuck? I mean, it doesn't matter. Oral sex, anal sex, vagina. It doesn't matter. She's cheating.
but
She's having sexual intercourse with someone else.
that's technically physical.
I would have just instantly thought, is she using condoms? You out here thinking, is she cheating? No. The important question is this bitch using condoms? Or are we just all Eskimo bros?
That is a valid point.
You out here thinking, is she cheating? You try to go the emotional route. I'm going technical
physical,
route. Is this bitch?
I'm thinking about what is the definition of cheating? And you're thinking about, damn, do I have to go get checked tomorrow?
Exactly. Bitch, is you using condoms?
And don't forget, if you're
And then
thinking,
everything else would come down.
yeah, but if you're thinking about that, then it's just not condoms when she's getting pounded. It's condom. Are you wearing a condom to suck his dick too? Because, bro,
I'm kissing dicks.
yeah.
Yeah? So, like, what would you do, though?
This is the real question. Is my stomach full or empty?
Well, okay.
Because, bro, let's
go both ways. If your stomach is empty, those questions would be with you coming in the house.
yeah. So if
Right after it happened.
or it just means I'm not eating or I haven't eaten recently.
Exactly. Now, if I say you're eating, let's say you was at a restaurant and
Right.
he did that on the pass by
Yeah.
and you was eating. So let's do restaurant first. Let's say you're eating.
Okay, as hard as this sounds, I would be more pissed if I was eating.
You done fucked up my dinner.
Exactly. And I'm emotional when I eat. I'm in my feelings. It's like if it's good or bad feelings, I'm in my
Especially
feelings.
if it's good.
Exactly. So, but either way, it's a negative because if the food's good, you ruined a good thing. And if the food's bad, you made a bad situation worse. So either way,
Sounds all bad.
exactly. Even if I walk into her cheating and this is a client, at least, especially with me fasting, I can do my best to look at this from an unbiased perspective. I'm not saying I'm going to stay unbiased, but at least for a moment. But if I'm eating, and it's so crazy.
Is you gonna spit it up? If she said, like, remember, you're eating. Guy comes by, says he has to say, you're like, whatever. And you're eating, and then you question her. Why is he calling you Cherry? What's going on Thursday night? Oh, babe, I forgot to tell you, I'm a prostitute.
I wouldn't throw up. I would be more.
Would you just spit the food out?
No, it would be anger. It's like as the moment is happening, I
can see it just. Oh, babe, I forgot to tell you, I'm a prostitute.
Yeah, and I would bite what's left on my fork,
You would bite like slowly but intensely.
and then I would go back to my food and just start playing with my food in an angrily manner. And then in that moment, I would probably be thinking about, if she lied about this, what else was she lying about?
Exactly.
But it goes back to the question, what is prostitution? Right? Because
What if she's paying the bills though?
that's another valid question.
Like,
Because
her
then-
portion of the bills is that job.
Yeah. Well, that's why there's so many things to actually, because let's be real, bro. I know she's getting paid cash to suck this man's dick.
Of course.
But is that really in principle any different from her cheating on me in a typical manner, going out on a date with a guy, and he buys her this expensive red wine with this $200 lobster?
That's sugar daddy though.
But if she gives him head in the car right after that date, is
Prostitute.
it's a transaction.
Prostitute.
But instead of money, it's food. Depending where you live in the world,
he
food.
spent money on you regardless.
Yeah, and food's more valuable than money, depending where
true.
you are.
This is true.
You remember that one story about in that one country in Africa where they sell sex for fish.
That is true.
You remember that, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's complicated, bro. It all depends on the details. It really does. It all depends when it happens, where it happens, to the degree it happens. What if it's only one client and it's a consistent client and she has no emotional attachment? It's like,
But what if it's multiple?
what if it's dozens?
But I would say I don't think it would be any of a emotional attachment since she would be dating you.
Yeah,
I mean, it's definitely possible she could, but
well, I think most men wouldn't be mad about the mental.
Yeah.
I'm the weirdo who would be thinking more mental. That's the only thing I would really.
me, I'm going. Any scenario, bitch, was you using condoms?
Yo, bro.
Was you just out here fucking all these dudes?
Yo, and also think about it from let's say somebody's like me, right? I have an average dick. So if I was an insecure person, not only am I thinking about were you wearing condoms, now
they dick bigger than mine.
were they better in bed than me? Is this why we've been trying out new positions?
Shit, because you wanted out here getting fucked by some weirdo circus clown.
With a 12-inch curved dick that could
that's why you want your leg up that high that one time.
Mm-hmm. That's why we're doing this shit upside down from a fucking wheel.
Yeah.
Because the entire time in the past you're thinking, oh, she's getting creative for me. Mm-hmm. Oh, she's trying to spice it. No, she's just trying out new tricks
because she liked it.
Yep. Or she's trying out new tricks on you so she could make more money for her clients. From her clients.
Yeah.
So you're just a test dummy. Now the insecurity really rose in. You think you got a small dick. You think you're already ugly.
This is all bad.
Why would a bad bitch be with me? It must be my money. Oh, it's not even my money now? She's making her own money? What do you have to live for? You're useless. You're pointless.
Kill yourself.
And that's how...
That's a lot of suicide stories.
Yep. Seriously. In banking, that's a lot of suicide stories. If it's not the job, it's the woman.
This just got really depressing.
Hey, sometimes we need to bring the show back to reality.
Wow. Back to what I was thinking. Bitches, you using a condom? First off, it would have just came down straight like, okay, let's say 1 to 5. Yeah. I'll start off 5 first.
Oh, build up.
No, build down. But yeah, if we was going from 1 to 5, it would be 5 to 1. Because the most important one is 5.
Okay, I think I know what you're saying.
So then, like... So my 1 would be what you said.
Mental.
Yeah, that would be my 1.
Because that's technically the worst type of cheating.
Yeah.
Because if she's mentally connected to another man, you're worthless.
You're done.
Yeah. Okay.
So it would be like, bitch, did you wear a condom? Bitch, did you suck their dick?
I see what you're saying. You're saying these are the most important 5th to 1, but how you're thinking about it.
Exactly. Because technically 1 would be the mental, and it will build up into the physical.
Yeah, well, build down to the physical.
Yeah.
But you're thinking, but the first thing that's coming to your mind is the physical, then going to the mental.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. I was trying to, I'm like, what is, I know you have a logic to what you're saying, but what is it? No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So the worst thing is the mental, but that's not the first thing you're thinking about.
Yeah, I'm thinking the physical.
So what's number 5 then?
The number 5 was bitches using a condom.
That's about, okay. So
bitches, you sucking all they dicks.
Yeah, we've talked about this. We think if a woman sucks a man's dick, that's worse in terms of chemistry.
Yeah, because, and then not only that, you're coming home to kiss me. Don't let them nut in your mouth, because then bitches, you letting them nut in your mouth. Oh my God.
Well, to be fair, nutting of any kind from oral is like, even if they're not nutting in her mouth, but it's on the face, that might be worse, bro.
But like, what if you never picked up? But like, what if she's coming home like every night and then she just automatically go in the shower, but like do straight facial like regimen?
Well, what if she...
and then you start realizing, like, damn, she fucking went in there to go wash her face because she got nutted on.
Well, what if she's such a savage, she just went in...
And then kissed you first. No.
Or what if she was spreading the cum around on her face, and when she came home, you thought she got a facial, when in reality...
It was an actual facial.
Yeah.
Dead. Alive. Buried alive.
Okay, let's keep going. That was 3.
And then it would go to the mental stuff. Did you have attachments with them?
And then the first one is, are you actually feeling for this man?
Yeah. Because I'm going to break down. I'm going to break down slowly. And then after I get past the physical stuff, and then it's going to hit me like, wow.
Well, that's how a man's mind normally works, though. It's like the first thing is the most obvious, and then once time passes, it's like, damn. Mm-hmm. But for you, it's even worse, though, because the more you think about it, the more depressing it gets. At least for me, I start off
With
at
the
the max.
depressing.
Yeah. And at least it breaks down to where, oh, yeah, she was getting dicked. That's not that bad.
Yeah, no. Bitch, what you using the condom? Did you suck on any dicks? Did you let them nut in your mouth? Oh, did you have any attachments? Did you actually feel for them more than me? It's like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How do you guys feel about this?
Yeah, because I couldn't do it. Instantly, I would just break down slowly, as I said, and then she would just have to go.
And before you answer, you should define your personal definition of prostitution and cheating, because depending how you view each of those terms, it can completely change this conversation around.
Yeah, definitely. Because if you can, some people probably will still stay, truthfully, stay with the other person. You never really know. But comment below, let us know what will happen if your partner was a prostitute. Your married one, your wife, your husband, either one. Because it could go both ways. Yeah. So
any partner.
Yeah. Number 2. We're going to start off with number 2. Eliminating nightmares. Now, I'm going to let him explain this or give a definition, or not definition, give us an example. Or
okay.
Whatever.
Well, really, it's just I did some research, and most of the research concluded to this one answer. So when we're done giving our best ways, I'm going to give you what scientists and studies have stated. Okay. So I just wanted to ask you, when was the last time you had a nightmare? And when you do have a nightmare that keeps occurring,
I had one recently.
What do you do to stop that from happening again and again? Yeah. Think about that shit.
Okay, I recently just was talking with somebody about this. Every time I really remember my dreams or nightmares, I'm always falling.
Yeah,
and I don't understand. Let's say, for example, I could be here sitting with you, talking, whatever, and then
out of nowhere,
I'll walk out, like say I'll open up a door or I'll walk out or something, and I'm in a whole different part
of whatever.
Yeah, and I could either be going off a cliff, I could be falling off a chair, but it'll still just be falling.
But it's endless.
Yeah, it's just an endless fall. I actually had a dream where I was close to hitting the ground, but I woke up instantly because I seen the ground.
Oh, so basically the moment you hit the ground, that was your wake up.
Yeah. No, I didn't hit it, but I seen it.
Oh, and that caused you to wake up. That
caused me to wake up because, bitch, you're falling.
That's some Inception shit.
Yeah, and I've heard somewhere before, if you actually let yourself hit the ground, you can actually mess up something in your head, and you can actually cause yourself to damage. Like, you can actually damage your brain from it.
I've heard that too. I did no research on how valid that is.
Yeah, I don't know how valid it is, but I don't want to go. I don't even want to test it, and I really just don't even want to test it.
To be fair, though, I think that at least the average mind, you would never be able to hit the ground because your mind is so, like you said, just the thought of hitting the ground is going to.
Yeah, your mind, is going. People don't really pay attention. Your mind is so strong, just from you dreaming that you hit the ground. It can, your mind can make it seem like you physically actually hit the ground. So when you wake up, that feeling, your mind just can make that physical upon your body. And I do not want that feeling.
Well, for me, whenever I have a nightmare, I always feel worse than when I had a good dream. When I wake up, my body feels...
It's tense and...
It feels like you got hit by something.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. With that part, if I'm falling and I wake up from it, I can feel my heart pounding out my chest, and then I'm sometimes I'm sweating. I don't know, but to keep me go back to your question, you said to keep me from having that nightmare. What do I do?
Let's say you had that nightmare back-to-back days.
Okay,
what would you do
differently?
Yeah, to where when you're going to to where that night, the third night, it's like, okay, bitch, I'm not about to let you fuck with me for a third straight night. Is there anything you would do? Have you ever been in a situation where where you had back to back to back nightmares?
Well, okay. I would say for one, if it depends on, like, say I leave my TV on or whatever, and I'm hearing, like, you fall asleep hearing whatever.
Yeah.
I can hear, like, say in the movie is a car chase. I'll be in the car in my dream.
No, that happens. That's very...
Yeah, like, it happens all the time. But I can be in the car in my dream because I'm hearing what's going on off the TV. And I don't know. Like I said, I always end up falling. So I can get out the car and I can fall. But I would, to change it, I would probably just turn off the TV the next night. And then
change the environment.
Yeah, and see if something changes. And if I end up falling again, I would probably change it into when I go to sleep the next night, I would probably play music.
But some type of music you relate to or is peaceful, right?
Yeah, so something peaceful, either peaceful or like slow jams, R&B or something like that. Yeah. Not necessarily.
That gets you in a good mood.
Yeah.
Relaxes you.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So I would say for me, I would either watch or leave the TV on, turn it off, or play music.
I agree with all those methods. And there's a reason why, because I'm going to get to it. Personally, for me, I'm the type of person I need to think before I go to sleep. Meaning, normally what I'm thinking about when I'm going to sleep is what I sleep about when it's not a nightmare. Because when it's a nightmare, you can't really control that. That's why it's called a nightmare. But the whole point of what you said, the whole point of what I said, is that you need to have the mentality, either personally or from the atmosphere, environment you're around, to change whatever is on your mind. Because obviously something's on your mind that's making you have the nightmare. Either you're just not admitting it or it's part of the subconscious.
Yeah.
And the study said that, specifically speaking, the best way to stop a reoccurring nightmare is simply making whatever that nightmare is about known. So these articles and studies said that it's to discuss with other individuals, or if it's really bad, professionals, just simply what you're having a nightmare about. Mm-hmm. And normally that breaks the process, because once you put it out in the open, it's basically like erasing a bad thing from your subconscious.
That makes sense.
And let's be real, bro. How many people are afraid of falling to their death? A lot of people.
Yeah. But I don't know if that's like a fear thing, because I'm not afraid of... I was afraid of heights, but I'm not now.
But it's not necessarily the height thing, because you said you said it could be just exiting a car and you're falling.
Yeah.
It's the process of fall. Like for me, normally with my nightmares, I'm running and I'm not going anywhere. And one of my biggest fears in life is that I'm doing everything I can to progress, either mentally, physically, or socially.
In the same spot. Maybe I'm afraid of getting somewhere and I can see the progression and then starting all over.
Yeah, that's a fall if you use numbers. You're resetting. So what was the point of it?
Yeah, because I'm definitely afraid of that.
Well, that's a big thing too with why you have trust issues with relationships and having kids, because you're afraid of what happens. I remember one time we were talking about the whole kid thing because of your personal background. What happens if the wife takes your kid away? Like, that would hurt you.
Yeah.
That's a setback. That's a reset. You spent how many, like, let's say hypothetically, you spent 10 years with a woman, you built up this great relationship, you had 2 kids, and then for whatever reason, she got divorced and she kept the kids. And she got however much money. It's like, yo, you're basically resetting your life.
Yeah. It's a huge setback. I guess that makes sense. I never thought of it like that.
And another thing from a lot of the articles that were talking about these studies, they were basically saying normally what your nightmares are about, it's mostly, if not basically all the time, never literally what you're dreaming about. It's a metaphor for something.
Yeah, that's what was talking about to the person I was talking to at that time, and I was trying to figure out like what did it mean. Like I know exactly it wasn't. I'm just gonna fall.
Yeah,
I knew that, but I knew like in a dream, if you have a problem like that, if you have a reoccurring dream or a nightmare, it means something.
Yeah,
I just didn't know what it mean, but like having this conversation, it kind of gives me perspectives of what it could be. So I guess that makes sense now. Like it makes a lot of sense now.
and you also have to when you have that conversation with yourself, you just have to be as real with yourself as possible. Because if you're lying about it, you're
just gonna keep having that dream. Yeah,
exactly.
That makes sense.
So I thought that this was an interesting topic.
It is. It definitely is. It gives you
perspective.
Yeah, definitely perspective.
Information.
Yeah. So guys, comment or not even comment. Just
what's your worst
nightmare
or
and
your most recent?
Think about it in your own perspective and to see like how we did. What does it mean? Like what is the metaphor behind it?
Yeah.
Just just a nice little thought. You can put it in the comments if you want to. If not, that's totally fine. Just make sure you leave a like and subscribe.
Quick side note. I just want to put this out there. I have so many, not quote unquote fears, but I'm just so pessimistic about so many things that now my nightmares, bro, they're not even nightmares because they don't even make sense. Because I have so many things going on. It's like vampires fucking these babies and I'm falling off of a train.
I really hope that's not an actual one of your dreams.
No, it's an example.
Oh, but like, say vampires fucking babies? What the fuck is going on?
But example of it's a hot mess.
Okay.
Think about 10 different genre films and they were all smashed together running at the same time. That's what.
Yeah, that's a hot mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Number three.
Oh,
public bathrooms, guys. Let's talk about public bathrooms.
Okay, so we're going to divide this. How do you feel about using urinals in public spaces?
Okay.
And then it's going to lead to sinks, and then it's going to lead to stalls. But let's start off with urinals.
Urinals.
Yeah.
How do
you feel about that?
I personally think it's just disgusting because some people really just don't flush the urinals, like guys.
And when people haven't, because when most of the urinals now have those spiky things, and they turn yellow. And it's like,
but like for where I work, I'm not gonna put my job out there, but where I work in the urinals, it still has the water. So if a guy don't fucking flush, it's just yellow. And that shit is like disgusting because some guys pee directly into the water, some guys pee on the back and just let it slide down. I'm not gonna say I'm always the guy that pees in the back, and I'm not always the guy that pees in the water. But if I want to pee in the water, it's gonna splash. I got somebody else's piss on me. Like that's disgusting.
I was waiting for when you were going to bring in the splashing effect.
Yeah, like that's disgusting. That's disgusting. I do not want that on me, like at all. So
especially if it's that hard yellow, almost orange pee.
Yeah, like and that's dehydration piss.
Yeah.
And then some guys it's defective piss. You never really know. So I don't want nobody else's pee on. Yeah, and then some people pee just stinks. Like it just stinks. No.
Ugh. Just since we're on this topic, for all the rhinos out there, if your pee is any type of color and it has any type of major smell, that's never a good thing. The clearer and the less smell, the better.
Yeah.
Your body gives you hints for many reasons.
Yeah. For reasons, definitely. If it's dark, if it's gold, drink water.
Hydrate ASAP.
Yeah, like Gatorade, something, guys.
Oh yeah, sodium too.
Yeah, like something, guys. But urinals, when I go to the bathroom, I do what I have to do, and every time I flush it, I use my elbow. Every time, never fails.
Yeah.
Hurry up, elbow.
But when you cough into your elbow,
I cough on the inside, so
Oh, okay, you got me. I was trying to see.
Yeah, no. I don't. No, I cover the inside and then elbow.
You caught me on that bluff. I got you. Good one. Now, what about this, bro? Do you talk at the urinals? If you're at the urinal, and then let's say I came up.
What's up, bro?
Yeah.
You won't get a lot of conversation until I'm off the urinal.
Got it. But is it a big difference if I'm 2 urinals over, or what if I'm right next to you?
If you're right next to me, nope. I'm looking down completely the whole time. Yeah, man. Yeah. You get one answer. Response when I'm at the urinal.
I respect it. What about singing? Like you're there, I come over, I'm 2 urinals down, so I'm not close to you.
I'll laugh. I'll just laugh.
Okay. What if I'm right next to you singing?
I'm gonna hurry up and use the bathroom.
I respect that. Okay, this was my last follow up to the urinal question. What about farting?
If you're right next to me,
No, would you let's say you're by yourself? Are you gonna fart at a urinal?
yeah,
Okay. Would you fart if there's somebody 2 down?
no,
What if he's right next to you?
definitely not.
Okay, now to flip it, what if he farts 2 down?
It's whatever.
Okay, but what if he farts a couple times right next to you?
I'm gonna hurry up and use the bathroom and get the fuck up out of there.
And for the audience,
If he's going crazy though, I'm not. Cause okay,
bro, everybody has that. I've had 2 of those experiences, both at the zoo, sadly, where that happened, bro. And I'm like, and the thing that sucked too, it was my long pees, so I couldn't rush. I was going.
yeah, I
was going as fast as I could, and you have to hold your breath while you're peeing. It's like, oh man,
You just that shirt moment. You gotta pee and you gotta pee and hold the shirt above your nose. And but like I said, if he's going crazy, bro, you gotta say something. You got to. Even if be like, bro, come on, bro. Like you gotta say something.
okay. Now I'm glad
It's a whole respect thing.
I'm glad you said that. What if somebody not only says a sentence talking to you or singing, but what if they keep on singing or talking to you as you're peeing? Are you gonna say something then too? Like, yo, bro, okay, you said what's up, but I don't need your life story.
If he's singing, I'm gonna let the man sing. I don't really care. If he's talking to me, full blown conversation.
Yeah, let's say it's the
I'm
equivalent
gonna just
of a
hurry up
man.
and pee.
Oh, you're not gonna say it? It's only farting.
Yeah, for the
Okay.
most part. I'm a respectful guy, I would say, for the most part.
Okay, so I agree with all of your legit every response you said. I'm like, yes, except the talking thing. I can go 2 sentences, but if you're right next to me and you're having a whole paragraph conversation with me, especially if it's my long piss where I'm just trying to concentrate on getting this long piss out, it's like, bro, if you want to talk this bad, let's go outside.
Yeah.
So that's my only different response.
Yeah.
But everything else, bro, you nailed it. I completely agree. Especially how you kept going back to, oh, I'm going to hurry up and pee and get out of there. It's like,
Yeah, that's my number one thing. Hurry up and pee.
avoid confrontation and just dip the fuck out.
Definitely. Okay, next one.
Okay, so what do you do with public bathroom sinks?
Okay. With the sink, this is what I do. After I use the bathroom, let's say I go to the urinal. Elbow, go to the bathroom, sink, the handles, I don't care. Only because I'm going to wash my hands anyways.
Oh, okay, I got what you're saying, yeah.
So, sink, I'll touch the handles, wash my hands.
You know what I do? I do exactly what you do, except when I keep the sink on, and when I'm drying my hands, I use the used towel to turn it off.
I have seen that. I have. I mean,
But that's just
probably like the correct way. But for me, my hands are still wet. I kind of I'll dab them off, of course, and then turn the sink off. But I use the paper towels just to dry it off.
But that's more so an OCD thing because it's a habit. I got into that when I was I think middle school, and I just never stopped.
I mean,
doing
but to me, I would say that's probably the proper or best way to do it, though.
Well,
it also keeps the handle from being wet because I hate when somebody wash their hands and the handle's wet, which I kind of do.
You technically you are the thing you hate.
Technically, yeah. But I also hate touching a handle and it's wet.
Yeah.
So then it's like, hurry up and wash my hands.
Especially if it's soapy wet, because now it's not only wet but it's slimy.
Yeah. So then I just have to hurry up and wash my hands.
Okay, so now I agree with everything you said, besides just my OCD with the paper towel. Okay, so these are the follow-up questions. Would you shave in a public?
No. Hell no. Not unless I'm on the run. If I'm on the run, then yeah. Disguise. Hurry up.
Would you brush your teeth?
No. Well, no.
I'm about to say, if you wouldn't shave, you better not brush your teeth in a fucking public sink.
No. Not unless I'm on the run.
Okay, and now the last...
I don't think it really matter. But your breath stink on the run.
Yeah, that's not going to...
Yeah, I don't think it would matter.
Yeah, but that's not really going to help you be in disguise.
Yeah, be in disguise. Oh, his teeth is white. Who is that guy?
Or his teeth are dirty. Who is that guy?
Yeah, I don't think that would matter.
Okay, the last thing now. Would you rinse up in a public sink? And when I say rinse up, I'm just not saying throwing some water on your face. I'm talking about full armpit.
No.
Private parts. Butthole.
I would do armpit.
Okay.
I think that would be the only thing. Like, if it's a really hot day, like we work in a warehouse. If it's a really hot day, I'm sweating, but I don't want other people to smell me, then I'll go in the bathroom. I've actually done this. I actually went in the bathroom, throw some soap in my hands, and just wipe it off with the paper towel.
Yeah.
I actually done that just so I wouldn't get... You don't want to work in that odor. You just don't.
And then also, too,
because it just builds up.
Oh, bro, does it?
It just builds up.
Yo, seriously, as a test case, try to go a day without deodorant. Take a shower, but wash everything but your armpits. And then go another day without deodorant.
No, I can't do it.
No, but I'm saying it builds up.
Oh, no. That sounds horrible.
No, I was just proving the point. Odor does build up.
Oh, sheesh. Yeah, nah. I never done that.
I would shave in a public restroom. I don't give a fuck.
You say you would?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
I would brush my teeth in a public restroom if I had to. Not being on the run, but just like if I wanted to save time or money, fuck it. And by the way, this is all with the major asterisk that these public restrooms are at least somewhat clean. There's not shit on the floor. There's not some mud on the mirrors.
Yeah.
So a decent public bathroom. And then when it comes to the whole washing up, bro, I've already done it. Armpits all the time. Normally, the most frequent one is my butthole. I just take a paper towel, wet it, and because my ass, for whatever reason, that shit sweats like a motherfucker. Yo, seriously, of all the parts of my body, my ass sweats more than anything else.
It's deep.
And you guys are probably thinking, why don't you just go to the stall? Because I don't want to use some dry ass paper toilet, which is normally the cheap ass kind too. So it just makes
it's definitely the cheap ones.
So now my butt
$1 ones.
Yeah, bro, and that scratches up your booty hole. I can't. That's rough, dude.
Man, like bougie tissue.
I will never understand why anybody would just for 40 cents get the cheapest paper toilet when they could just spend an extra 40 cents and
that tax, man. That 40 cent plus that tax, man. That shit officially $2. And that's just for one row, man. Them $2 adds up. I'm just saying.
Tax is a bitch.
It's a bitch. And then now you thinking, damn, do I really even need this toilet paper?
I still don't agree, but you have a valid point with the tax.
Listen, me personally, I'm getting a $2 tissue. At least my ass is okay.
Yes.
Me personally. But I am making a valid point. Because there's a lot of people that be like, oh, 140, okay. But then they get up to the register and that shit say $2.10.
Yeah.
And then they looking at this one fucking roll.
Yeah.
Like,
no, bro, you just had a Francis moment. And that's why I said it's valid.
that's what I'm saying. People really think about that. And then they be like, I'm going to go get that dollar one.
Because they need to.
Yeah. I'm going to go get that dollar one.
Okay. Well, the last one is, what would you do in a public stall?
At my job, I have taken a shit. It's my job.
Wow, you
I
take
am
shits?
there 8 hours and plus. I'm going to take a shit.
You take shits in public stalls? Many people say that's wild.
At my job. Just my job.
That's wild. They say, like, yo, you're crazy.
Just my job.
So only your job public stalls?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm putting tissue down. But we have, like, they gave us the actual butt tissues.
Yeah.
So
those are clutch.
Those is clutch. I take at least like 2 or 3.
They save so much time because when you have to use the toilet paper, you have to individually put it on each.
So I take like 2 or 3 of those, and then I just put them on the toilet. They already formed anyway, so I just put them on the toilet. I rip the middle though.
Same here.
Yeah,
because I don't want my poop going through.
Yeah. So I ripped I ripped the middle of the front part, and then just make sure it sit all the way back.
Because I was always afraid. What if, for whatever reason, the paper doesn't rip? Now you have shit
all over the tissue and the paper, and then
that was yeah.
So yeah. Other than that, that's pretty much it. And then I don't touch it with my hand.
Okay.
I use my feet.
Yo, honestly, yes, I do. I do that too.
So, and then I do wipe my ass.
I've seen too many bums in public stalls, so not anything against bums. It's just my OCD can't allow me to.
Yeah, in a public bathroom, like outside of work, I will not take a shit. Unless my stomach is like completely fucked up, I will not take a shit.
So only emergencies.
Yeah,
legit.
Yeah.
Okay. So in my situation, your process, 1 for 1, bro. Absolutely. Now, when it comes to where, once again, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you wild.
And once again,
but it's the same process. Okay.
Yes, same process. Like, oh, bro, even if it's in the cleanest public bathroom, let's say the janitors just went in and I knew everything they did.
The same. Yeah, same.
I don't care. I just my OCD,
unless it's diarrhea.
That's
if it's diarrhea and you can't take that motherfucker.
And especially when you feel the first ounce about to gush. Yeah.
Yep. Then fuck it.
But
it's either sometimes I still sit above it, or sometimes you.
I'm glad you said that because if I had the thought, I would try to squat before. Like sitting with nothing down is my last resort.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's not the trend. So that's no, that doesn't count. But yeah, when it comes to, I don't care, bro. And it comes back down to the sinks. If it's for time reasons or it's for money reasons, hey, if I could save on some time by going here, I'm already here.
No, I can't do it.
I respect that though. But I'm just, my brain's broken. I'm OCD, but I'm going to take a shit in public bathrooms. Life doesn't make sense right now.
Doesn't.
Now with the follow-up questions.
Yeah,
would you talk while you're in a stall?
No.
So what if you heard a person trying to talk to you? Like you don't know how close, but it's not close.
I straight ignore them. Straight ignore them.
What if they're right next to you?
You know what's crazy? Somebody actually tried to talk to me while I was in the bathroom.
In the stall though?
Yeah, in the stall.
Was he also in the stall or was he
was right next to me? The only reason why he knew it was me is because at work, I wear this. Okay, I'm at work. I wear the same clothes. I'm not about to keep switching up my clothes to wash clothes.
Oh, it's work, bro. Fuck that. Yo,
exactly.
By the way, as a side note, any person who is dressing up to go to work, especially for a factory job,
Okay, at least we in the same boat. That shit is fucking stupid. And then I don't understand why people wear cologne and perfume in a work factory. Bitch, it stinks. It smells. You're getting dirty regardless.
Not only that, those are the people who are normally the first to talk about sexual harassment in a workplace. Oh, you're complaining about guys hitting on you, but you're wearing perfume and dressing up.
It makes no sense. But anyway, continuing on.
Yeah.
The reason why I was saying this is I wear my same clothes majority of the day. I do switch up here and there, of course. I don't want to look like a guy who just wears the same clothes to work sometimes. But for the most part,
no, I know.
I wear
do the same thing.
I wear the same work shoes also. And I wear red Hirachis every day to work. They're fucking torn the fuck in. Like,
and we don't give a fuck.
And I don't give a fuck. Because I'm here to get paid.
Yes.
And that's it.
Until they are completely unusable.
Yeah, which they probably are right now. I have no grip on my bottom of my shoes. Bro, I recorded a video yesterday.
So
literally.
how do you walk on like the snow?
On snow, I creep. I fucking creep.
Like Scooby-Doo, bro?
Yes, bro.
A creeper?
Yes, I creep and make sure, and I still slide. I just make sure I take easy steps. That's it. But he knew it was me because of my shoes. And he's like, hey, Donnie, is that you? I just didn't say shit. Because why the fuck are you talking to me in the stall? As a man, do not talk to me in the stall. As a man, do not talk to me in the stall.
I'm going to remember that. So you answered the follow-up question. So even if he's next to you.
No, I'm not talking. Complete silence.
Okay.
If we get out of that stall, hey, what's up?
Then you're going to be respectful.
Yeah.
But in that stall, that is your privacy.
That's my domain. Do not talk to me.
Your domain. This is my area. Back the fuck off.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, now what if it was some weird shit? He's right next to you, stall to stall, and let's say some Skittles starts like consistently rolling into your
I'm going to
stall.
kick it back to him.
Okay, what if it's some liquid? It's not pee, but you don't know what it is dripping over to your side.
I'll probably just move my feet.
Okay. What if
Either
it's
move my feet or lift my legs.
What if he's asking you for
Tissue?
yeah.
Nope.
So you're not going to help the man out.
This is my stall. This is my tissue.
Bro, of all these bathroom questions, I was waiting to ask you that one.
This is my stall. This is my tissue.
Shit.
And when I leave out, you can go right ahead and go ahead and grab it.
Oh my god. So okay, so I can't even ask you the second question because
What was it?
Because normally most people say, "Oh yeah, I hand him some tissue." But what if when you were handing him tissue,
And he put shit on you? I'm not going to be in that position. I'm not even going to be, because if it happens, he's losing a hand. He's losing a fucking hand. If I get, and then it's crazy because I see those little jokes, those little videos and
on
shit
YouTube.
about it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be in that position. I'm just not going to be in that position.
Well, that's what got me the inspiration to ask the follow up to
No,
that. But that's why I said it doesn't
I don't
even
care
matter with you.
And I don't even care if you be like, bro, it's Nutella. I don't care. You're losing your hand. Because why are you even playing around?
So you're the person in those videos that even when you're told it's Nutella, you're still whooping their ass.
Yeah, bro. Like,
But you wouldn't be in that
like
position.
if I'm like, oh, but wait. If his hand is still there, I'm yanking his hand, and I'm straight stumping on your hand.
But
you're
what if-
losing this, bro.
But what if he's smart enough and the moment he does it, he moves his hand? Are you going to try to break into the stall?
No, because
Doing too much?
if it actually is shit, your pants are down. I don't
That's good thinking.
like. I don't. We're not about to get in that situation where
Because now you have shit on your hands and you're about to see another man's.
dick, all of that. I don't. And then I gotta smell you. I gotta. No,
It's not worth
it's
it.
not worth it. It's not worth it.
But you would never be in this position.
I would just never be in this situation regardless. I'm not gonna be my tissue, my stall. It's just not gonna happen. And you know what's crazy? I actually put my headphones in when I'm in there. So even if you are talking to me, I wouldn't even know. So I do this. I literally do this on purpose. This is my me time. Even if I'm just taking a shit. If I'm taking a shit, this is my me time. I'm going to put my headphones in, watch my YouTube or Instagram, whatever I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's my me time. Even if it's 2 minutes.
Okay, and then one more. Fucking in a public stall.
Would I, or if they're next to me?
Both. Oh, I didn't even. I was just thinking. Well, first, would you?
Would I? I have already. So
that's a yes.
Yes, that's a yeah. And if someone else is doing it, like next to me,
Yeah.
I would just let them go ahead and rock out.
I respect that.
Just go ahead, bro. But if she's doing a lot, and if he's doing a lot,
what's doing a lot?
Like if that bitch wall just keep hitting, like I'm gonna let it rock out for a little bit, depending on how long I'm in this bathroom too.
What's the time limit?
You get 5 minutes
of that.
Yeah, of that constant. You get 5 minutes.
After a minute, I'd be like, yo.
I mean, like after a while, I don't even know if it's exactly 5 minutes, but I'm saying that's the limit.
Oh, okay, the limit.
But
Max.
also, if that bitch hand or if his hand just keep reaching over, if they drop anything on me, I'm going off.
Does noise factor into any of this?
No, I don't care.
So even if it's
fuck me, oh yeah, bitch, oh you dirty slut, I'ma laugh, but I'm gonna let them rock out. I'm gonna laugh though.
Even if it's nonstop noises?
Yeah, I'm gonna let them rock out.
I respect that.
But if I get anything dropped on me, I'm shutting that whole sex scene down. If I get anything, I don't care if it's tissue, I don't care if it's not. Bitch, you drop something on me, I'm kicking the fuck.
You know what's crazy though? I think I would be in that position. I would be more disgusted by constant sweat. Like, let's say somehow they were sweating so heavy, it started somehow getting around me. I was like, oh, okay, guys. Like,
yeah, doing way too fucking much. Yeah, like
because I knew this one guy, he would walk for a minute and he would start sweating. So I can only imagine if he was fucking, especially that type of fucking.
Yeah,
and he's going back and forth.
That's disgusting.
Okay, so for me to go down this list of talking, I agree with you. I don't think I actually, because for me, when I go in a stall, it's always to take a shit. And when I'm taking a shit, it's my time. So I'm always reading something. So if anything, if you start talking to me and you don't shut up, I'm going to cuss you out.
Exactly. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, what? Like I said, man to man, why the fuck are you talking to me?
I'm trying to concentrate here. Now, like you said, if you're in the stall and I'm out of my stall and you start talking to me, I guess the moment I'm out of the stall and you start talking to me, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to the weird shit, I agree with every last thing you said besides the shit or fake shit.
Nothing yet, but it's going to happen.
I really hate that cat. Yeah, we have a Mufasa cat, and he just takes no for. He
gives no fucks.
Yeah, he takes nothing. What am I trying to say? He takes no for an answer. No, that doesn't sound right.
He doesn't take no for an answer. You was missing one word.
This is why words are important, because you miss one word and nothing makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm like, he takes no for an answer. That does not make any sense. But getting back, the only thing I would change is that if I got poop or fake poop, whatever it is, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to get up. I'm going to knock on the stall. And I'm going to tell the dude, are you going to come out and be a man? And no matter what happens.
Wait. So you would give him tissue?
I would. Because I'm a pessimistic who has hope. And yes,
You put too much trust into people.
I know. That's why I keep getting my heart broken.
I could not do that, bro.
I know. But that's why and you know me, bro, even though I've come a long way, I also have anger problems. So if you disrespect me this much that I gave you a helping
I
hand.
gave you common courtesy.
Yes.
Of giving you my tissue that I was going to use.
Yeah.
But not only that.
Oh, and bro, I would make
You disrespect me.
Oh, bro, and I would make it torture too.
And it's also nasty. Like, how the fuck you get shit on your hands? That's my next thing.
Well, because they use other
They use the last bit of tissue to wipe your ass, but yet you get it on your hand. No, nope.
And this is the thing too, bro. If he wouldn't come out, you know what I'll do? Oh, I'll get wild. I'll start dumping the trash
on his head.
Yeah. I'll start flooding the bathroom. Oh, you want Playboy? Okay.
Now you gotta walk out into shitty water.
Hell yeah.
Wow. That makes sense though. Hey.
Bro, you know me, I hold grudges, bro. I can't help
sense.
it. I can't change who I am.
Makes sense.
Now, of course, I hope I would never be in this situation, but that's just because I'm you know me, I'm a principle person, bro. You're in need. I'm helping you.
Yeah. Hey.
That's like you helping out a friend who just got dumped by his girl. And then you go over and help out and say like, "Yo, bro, anything of mine you can have, just let me know." And he takes that shit literally and he goes and pounds your girlfriend.
That's doing too much.
Now I'm going to be doing too much to your face.
It's doing way too much. Yeah. Okay, what about the sex part?
The sex part. Well, I've never done it in a stall, sadly. I want to do it in a stall. But as weird as this is about to sound, I would have to pre-prep, meaning I would have to know the stall, go in before it would happen.
See how clean it is and all that, yeah.
Yeah. So it could never be spontaneous for me, just the way my mind works. But if I could somehow prep it, I know that it takes the excitement away, but that's the only way my mind could work with that. And then
it makes sense, though. It definitely does.
And then when it comes to other people, man, do your thing, dude.
Exactly. See, it's just I think it's just a guy thing because I feel like a girl would probably be more upset than us.
I don't know. I think it's a mentality thing because a lot of guys, like for example, if my friend was about to fuck J-Lo, how many guys would actually be happy for their friend? I feel like that's a 50-50.
Well, yeah.
Some guys would be jealous as fuck. But for example, like, bro, if you had the chance to fuck J-Lo, bro, I would brag. I'll come on this podcast every episode for the next year. And the first thing that's said, my man's fucked J-Lo.
I would be happy.
I'm like, yo, do your thing, bro. I
would be a little jealous, but for the most part, a more up, like, jealousy would be like down here, like probably 5%.
But it's friendly jealousy. Yeah. It's like, damn, why couldn't I be the one?
Yeah, but it's like my man actually hit that though.
Yeah. Like for example, let's say I was in the bathroom taking a non-smelly shit, and then you came in the next stall and was banging this badass bitch, bro. I would probably root you on, especially if I somehow saw what the woman looked like. I'm like, oh damn, she's
go ahead, bro.
Slurping that shit. Oh my god, I can hear her. And he's legit. Oh god. Oh, I'm feeling. This is better than porn. I might have to.
I don't know about that part.
Yo, if I was not at work, bro, I'm the type of weirdo. I would probably
I masturbated at work. Not gonna lie.
I never even brought that. I never thought about that. Why didn't I think about that?
Guys,
masturbation in stalls.
Guys, I was at work with the crazy hard on.
It happens. Bro, you don't even have to explain it to me, but get into it.
The crazy, bro.
Sometimes you just have to release it. Yeah,
and I didn't want to. You can't walk around with that. You just can't walk around with that. Especially with all the women that work there, they can naturally just say sexual harassment just from you walking around with that.
Especially with yours, bro. There's no hiding yours.
So I went straight to the bathroom. I had to hurry up and get that out.
What caused it, or was it one of those?
It was just one of those random ones.
Holy, those are the worst.
Like I was sitting there, and it just out of nowhere progressed, and then it's crazy because I realized it was progressing. So then I'm like, all right, fucking relax.
Because you're trying to think about everything.
Yeah, exactly. So then I'm like, all right, stop. I actually had to put my phone down and sit there, like, stop. And it wouldn't. So I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. No lie, I took a picture of it and then sent it to somebody. But it was like, and then I was telling him, like, I don't know what's going on, though. I was telling her, like, the scenario. I was like, I don't know what's going on. And she was like, why is you so hard? I was like, I have no clue. And then she was like, what you gonna do? I was like, I gotta do something. I can't walk around like this. I had sweatpants on too. I didn't have jeans.
The worst.
Yeah, like,
because you have no resistance.
Exactly. So then it was like, all right. And then I was like, I'm just go to the bathroom. She was like, at work. I was like, I can't do anything else. Like, I can't just sit here or walk around, whatever. So I just went to the bathroom.
You did what was best for the company. They would understand.
Exactly. And then it's crazy because this is, I ain't gonna say it's common, but it is kind of common. People masturbate in the bathrooms.
And I feel they should. What happens in the
I
bathroom?
know females that go to the bathroom and masturbate.
What happens in the stalls stays in the stalls.
Exactly. Don't fucking moan. Don't go in the bathroom.
No, that's violations.
Like, yeah, like somebody's taking a shit, you're just moaning by yourself. It's completely different if you're having sex.
Yeah.
You're moaning by yourself.
Because then
now you took it to the straight creepy stage.
Well, because either you're giving it away that you're masturbating.
Exactly. Or you're watching porn at work.
Or you're just a weirdo.
Like, it's just a creepy stage.
Yeah. I'm so glad you brought that. Bro, of all the people you think I would have remembered.
I'm just throwing it out there, guys.
It's on record that I've done that plenty of times, so.
Oh. I haven't done it plenty of times.
Oh, bro. Yo, when I was at Home Depot, dude, it was a fucking tradition to the point of a habit, a routine to make it sound better. Bro, routine, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
I would say 90% of my shifts at the Home Depot.
Woo!
Yeah. And I got into it. I got in my squat position.
Next topic.
Number 4.
This is the informational one, right?
Yes.
Elephant screws.
Oh, yeah. So this is a quick one. So I just wanted to, because I was going to do this for After Dark, but it's been so long that there's no point for After Dark now. Okay. So I just want to say, there is a mouse-sized elephant screw, which has been rediscovered in an African city starting with a D. It's spelled Djibouti. I don't want to butcher that. And this is the crazy part. It's been missing for 50 plus years.
An elephant
screw.
Screw.
So basically, great transition. You already answered. You already asked what I was going to ask you. You're probably thinking, what the fuck is an elephant screw?
Yeah.
It's in the name. It's related to elephant, yet it's 1/100th of the size. It's the size of a mouse, but it's related to the elephant. How a house cat is technically related to lions and cats.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best way to put it. It's basically a miniature house elephant. It's legit. If you see it, it looks more like a rodent.
It's that small?
Yes.
But it's only in where?
In Africa. And this specific city, yeah.
But so it's an animal.
Yes, yeah, mammal. Thing that I found interesting was both how long it was not seen, at least on record.
Screw.
And the fact that if you look up images of this mammal, you would never think it is related to something the size of an elephant. But it is part of the elephant family.
It looks like a mouse.
Yeah. If you saw it, like let's say you take a trip to Africa, this specific city, and you were lucky enough to see it, you would just think it's a rodent.
Yeah, like you would instantly think it's a rat or a mouse or something.
A big mouse, a small rat.
Yeah.
But nope, it is actually it's a screw, but it's called an elephant screw because it's specifically
it's colored. Like it has 2 different colorings.
Yeah.
But like some of them
and it doesn't have that much hair, if any hair at all.
Yeah, it's like a pit bull.
Like
like the thin fur, I should say.
or like an elephant where they have peach fuzz.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
So I just found this fascinating that a mammal that hasn't been seen in over 50 years was rediscovered, and life works in mysterious ways. Because when you think about it, this is no different from how do you go from a lion, a tiger, and you get a freaking house cat? The same way, how do you go from a freaking wolf? And if you go back far enough, a
Saber-tooth.
Yeah. Or not
No,
saber-tooth.
not saber-tooth. What was one that what's in the dog category that's back then? Besides
it was a larger wolf. I'm trying to think of the name, but it's a pre-Ice Age wolf. So basically, what we know of wolves now, there was wolves back then that were 50 to 75% bigger. So
I
just
thought it was just wolves.
well, they were larger wolves. Just like a saber tooth is technically a tiger lion, except it's much larger.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you think about it, how do you go from wolves to chihuahuas?
This is true.
So you shouldn't be that surprised when you look up these photos. Like initially, like what the? But when you
So that means an elephant had sex with a mouse. That's or
like what we did with dogs, elephants had sex with smaller, similar mammals,
And it
and
just
then
kept-
over time it
kept progressing.
Yeah.
Or degressing, whatever.
or whatever happened in evolution. Because
I don't know. This world is sick. Moving on. But guys, make sure you guys look it up just to see what we was talking about. Elephant screws. You guys can look at it on Google or wherever else you can look it at. Number 5, deep breathing while having sex. I am going to talk about this real quick.
yeah, because you took a completely different take. I'm actually going to take a more unusual take, but now thinking about yours is. I just wasn't thinking the way you were going.
All right, guys. Fellas, rhinos. Mm-hmm. Let's say you're on top or the bottom. I'm gonna say top though. Let's say you doing what you got to do. You know, she's moaning, she's gasping.
Bro, the top's worse though, because
Exactly.
the air, no matter what, is going to go down.
Oh, for her,
Yeah, because if
she's on top,
no, but air rises. So I'm just continue.
either one is bad. It doesn't matter. Guys, let's be real. 9 out of 10, you're gonna have a face-to-face thing, eye contact, sooner or later. Maybe, I don't know. Some people just keep their head to the side. Maybe, I don't know. But say it's your lover, like someone you actually mess with, like all the time, and you're doing what you gotta do. You pounding out. You got her in the mood, and she's breathing all hard. What do you do? Cause me, I don't want to smell that. I don't care if your breath smells like winter fresh. I don't want to smell it. I don't want your hot ass breath. I don't know.
This is so juicy, bro. I can't wait to dive into this.
I just don't. And then I don't want to smell what you had before we had sex, the night before, whatever. I just don't. My worst thing is breath during sex.
Really? So of all the things in sex, the worst thing that can happen is bad breath?
Yes.
Where does good breath rank in all the worst things that happen? Is it still high up there? Like breath period is
Breath period.
Wow. So that's a sexual pet peeve for you.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
That I cannot do it.
Is it the humidity of the breath or is it the smell? And when I say humidity, I mean, is it the feeling of the breath?
Okay. To me, it's the humidity because I personally
The moisture of it,
the
right?
moisture of it is damp. I don't like saliva doesn't like saliva's 50-50 with me depending on like I can't even say depending on who I'm having sex with. Yeah.
No,
depending
it
on who
is.
I'm
It is.
Yeah. Saliva's 50-50. If you're breathing that hard, 9 out of 10
It's going to be moist.
it's going to be moist. And then you're probably going to have a little spit come out. I do not want if I'm not having sex with you on a daily basis, I do not want your spit to hit me in the face.
This makes sense though, because you're not a big kisser unless you really.
Unless I like the person.
This makes a lot. I never thought about it but that makes sense.
Yeah.
You're consistent. I'll give you that.
Breath.
Huh. Wow. That's interesting.
And then I hate, if you,
What?
when you're having sex and then she turns and she's breathing on your neck.
Okay, I will agree with you. This might be hypocritical, but for whatever reason, I would rather the breath be on my... Something about the neck, I feel vulnerable.
Because it's soft, bro. Your neck is soft. And you got all that breath. I just can't.
I will agree with you about the breath. There's something... about the neck. There's something about that where... It just touches you in a different manner.
Like, say, like, if she bites, like, say, you know how some female bites you on the neck or whatever area, and she's breathing, that's okay.
Because it's just part of the action.
Yeah, it's okay for that. It's just the whole point of, if you're not biting me and you're just breathing onto my neck.
You know what it is, bro? For me, it's almost as if, even though I could see her in front of me, it's that similar feeling of when you could sense somebody looking over you.
Yeah. Nah.
That's the vibe. That's what it is. Yeah.
It's just breath. Please close your mouth. At this point, just close your mouth.
Anything else?
Or
is that...
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
For me.
Well, just to go off of that take, because I wasn't even thinking about this. I'm one of those weirdos where... Now, this is assuming I'm fucking her multiple times, let alone I actually care for her, so I'm making love. I want everything. Everything besides your piss and shit. I want everything. I even take your tears. I'm like, yo, we're connected now. My dick is going... And if I love you, I'm going raw. I'm nutting in you, depending where we are in the relationship. I'm nutting... So, if I'm doing all of this... I want you to breathe on me. Now, of course, if her breath smells like shit or onions, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about we have the respect for each other. We brush our teeth before we have sex. It's smelling good as hell. Oh, I have this icy beauty with that icy breath. Come here, girl.
They say, ice, baby. Nah.
Yeah, but that's just the way my mind works. Like when it comes to anal, bro. If I really love someone's ass, I'm doing everything.
But bro, it's even. I'm just so much a non-breath person.
But bro, you're being honest with yourself and you're consistent, because when you think about other stuff you do or don't do, it's consistent. Like for me, if I said I wouldn't be down with a woman who had great breath breathing on me, that would break my brain, because that's not how my mind works. If I really, you know me, bro, when I really love a woman, I'm all in on every aspect of her. Besides, of course, I'm not going to be eating a woman's fucking shit or drinking her piss. Like, that's just...
Yeah.
That doesn't make logical sense. But this is where I initially got the question from, which is why I'm glad you brought up your perspective. Because my question was... Well, it wasn't even a question. I've been doing research, and I've also done my own test study, so I could vouch for this research. There have been a lot of studies that have proven that when you breathe consistently, and particularly when you deeply breathe while doing anything that has to do with your sexual organs, it leads to better and longer sex.
That makes sense.
Because breathing is a major factor in the circulation of your blood. Especially when it comes to men, if you're not circulating your blood, your pee-pee's going down. That hard-on is going to become a softie.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to mention that, and to specifically what I have, the more relaxed you are, the more oxygen is in your blood. The more oxygen is in your blood, the more your vessels are fully fleshed out. The more your vessels are fully fleshed out,
that makes a lot of sense.
The harder your dick is.
Makes a lot of sense for porno too. Hearing the fucking guy make all that damn noise.
Now you wonder why he sounds like he's an athlete running a marathon?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to hear her.
Yes. Or another way to think about it, short, shallow breaths will simply lead to lympnic. And you don't have to believe me. Try it yourself. Go a session, breathe in very quickly, shortly, see how long you last, and then do another session where you're going at the same pace, obviously, because you need the same factors, but you're breathing slowly and methodically and deeply. And bro, it's game-changing. It's still all mental at the end of the day, but from the physical perspective, if you want to last longer, fellas, and you want just better sex, because when you feel more relaxed while you're having sex, so that makes the sex even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought I was like, hey, man, let me
Still
give
not
this.
a breath person, but I'll do something.
Well, like for example, if you're on top, you could just
Just move my head.
yeah.
With my hair, I have to like do something. That's the only thing.
That's a valid point.
Yeah, my hair kind of. I feel like I'm disrespecting a girl
If you're whipping,
Yeah, like
I whip my hair back and forth.
I've done it multiple times where I forget to put my hair in a ponytail, and I'm hitting it, and then my hair is in her fucking face. Like now, I feel like the bitch.
Well, for this specific topic, I would say it's best suited for reverse cowgirl and doggy style.
Yeah,
But yeah, you need that hair bun or ponytail.
yeah, definitely. I have to, and then I also have to because if she's riding a dick and I'm laying on my hair, that is terrible. That shit hurt.
Why do you think I always keep my hair in braids, bro?
That shit fucking.
I have to be prepared because when my hair is out, if I'm on the bottom, then my hair gets nappy as fuck because all the curls tangle up. And then if I'm on top and my hair is out there, bro, legit, no matter where I put my head, there's hair in her face.
And last but not least, Planet K2-141.
B. I didn't put that in there, but
B.
yeah.
Is that like a sector or something?
I am not a science major, so I'm not going to lie to you or the public.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the moment in the episode where just listen and think about what's being said and think about as bad as life does get, it could always be 10 times worse. And yes, Francis got optimistic.
Metaphors.
That
Francis' famous metaphors.
Okay.
If life gives you shit,
you make lemonade.
if life gives you shit, just think about
chocolate
you
pie.
You can always be shitted on.
I don't like you right now because that sounds like something I could say.
If life gives you shit, just think about it. You can always be shitted on. I'm getting better, bro. I'm telling you.
You are. Us recording so consistently,
I'm getting better, bro.
Fuck you right now. Because that was great, bro. If you wrote, like, let's say we were exchanging text messages and you stole my phone and wrote that
to someone, they would legit thought it was me. Or you.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Anyways, getting back. Okay, so if you thought living on Earth in 2020 was comparable to hell, you are completely wrong. Because actually, planet K2-141b is here to prove you wrong.
Oh, shit.
On this scorching hot planet, hundreds of light years away. So, by the way, how can we see this?
Yeah, like, what? People just taking trips out here or something? What the fuck? It's not like you can see it unless...
The telescopes, bro.
Nah. Not light years away like that, though.
Bro, remember, these telescopes are so...
This shit's better be digital or something. They gotta be digital.
I don't know.
Ain't no way.
But they're so massive, bro.
I know how big it can be.
And they're so long. And they're so thick. It's like this dick.
But there's no way. It has to be digital. Has to be.
You just don't believe.
Yeah,
You're not
I don't believe
it.
Unless I see it and I can see how it works, I'm not gonna believe it.
But to be fair, that's how every human being should be. They should respect the knowledge, but they should also question it at the same time.
Yeah.
So let's start questioning some of this. On this planet, light years away, oceans are made of molten lava. Winds reach supersonic speeds, and rain is made out of rocks. Let that sink in.
What the fuck?
Scientists have referred to this bizarre, hellish exoplanet as one of the most extreme ever discovered. And after describing some of that, you're like, okay, that sounds believable. Now, these scientists also discovered that the atmosphere and weather cycle of this planet is bizarre. The reason why it's bizarre is because it appears the surface of the ocean and the atmosphere are made of the same ingredients. Rocks.
The ocean and the atmosphere?
Yes. So the
Because
ocean...
of how hot it is?
And I'm going to get into this. It's a cycle. They studied the weather conditions on this planet, and it could be detected that even though it's hundreds of light years away, by the way, to go off of your thing, it's using a telescope that's next gen, quote unquote.
Everything's next gen all of a sudden.
Jeb's Webb Space Telescope, that's the name. Studying the pattern of this planet. 2/3 of the planet experiences nonstop daylight, and the other third is a yearly or non-ending nighttime.
Ooh.
Now, why is this important? It's important because it's so...
In the nighttime, it cools down. The year.
Yes. And
Yes.
And the reason why there's no change in the daytime is because the planet is so close to the sun. So that's the reason why it's so hot on one side, but at the same time...
For the oceans to be fucking molten lava, you have to be the sun's cousin.
Well, that's... They can't predict exactly how close it is, but they know that from what they have seen, the temperature of the planet on the sunny side is at least 5,400 degrees Fahrenheit.
Nope.
5,400. So 5.4 thousand degrees Fahrenheit.
That's probably on a cool day.
So not only is it hot enough to melt rocks, but it's also hot enough to vaporize them.
Nope.
To create a thin atmosphere that is unbearable, so no living organism can actually live and breathe that air. And then the rest of the planet that is cloaked in never-ending darkness reaches temperatures as cold as negative 328 Fahrenheit. So the sunny 2/3, 5,400, the cold side, negative 328. And then this is what Donyhal smartly assumed. That's where the process of it rains rocks comes from, because as the cycle of these oceans go around the planet, it starts off molten in liquid form, turns into rock,
hot.
and then as the rock goes back to the other side, it's falling rock and then turning into liquid.
This is wild.
So the temperature is never changing because of all the sun, no sun.
Yeah,
But because of how Earth's work and the rotation of, quote unquote, the atmosphere.
It's like that one day can switch up the whole year.
Yeah. Depending on, but just to be clear, depending
Or that
on what
1 week, I would say.
what side of the planet you are on, technically speaking, it's always the same weather. It's just a rotation of that weather. So it's like seeing a moving slide where this one rock starts off as a rock, turns into a liquid, and immediately turns back to rock because of the temperatures.
Yeah.
But depending on where you are on the planet, it's the same. You're consistently just seeing rocks.
Water.
Or
and
molten rock. Because there is no water. The water evaporates
Yeah.
instantly.
Fuck that.
And to finish out this topic, in Earth's water cycle, water evaporates, rises into the atmosphere, condenses, and returns to the surface as rain. So that's what happens on Earth. Now imagine this on K214b, except instead of it being water,
It's rocks.
yes. So it is, the two sides of the planet are so hot and so cold that this process happens just like water, but with rock. And just to remember, water is much less dense than rock, and it's a lot more fluid. It's much easier to change from gas to a liquid to a solid. Rock is not. So I'm trying to put you guys in the mindset. It is so hot and cold that rocks can quickly change from gas to liquid to solid that quickly, like water.
Fuck that.
And I love getting Daniel's responses to these scientific. I could see how he's blown away.
You know, do you know what that reminds me of now? That
What?
I'm actually like thinking of?
Yeah.
Star Wars Episode 3, when he's fighting that planet, the lava technically is the ocean.
Anakin and Obi-Wan.
Remember they had that orbital thing also around it.
Well, that's
because
why
of how hot it was.
Well, that's why every place where there was species, there was the orbital stuff.
What? Wow. What if that planet could have been that? Could have been there.
And technically speaking, if we're getting scientific, the only thing that doesn't make sense with that fight scene is technically the moment Obi-Wan and Anakin stepped on the ground, they would have been burning. They didn't need the lava to burn.
Yeah.
But besides that nugget, yes, that's what the planet looks like from Episode 3. That's what this planet will look like.
That was a big nerd moment.
And then one last thing. This planet, the reason why the rocks are able to transform so quickly from one side to the other, because the winds on this planet go at least 3,100 miles per hour.
So we wouldn't even, as soon as we step down.
Oh, we're dead. We're dead. If it's not from the heat, if it's not from the cold, if it's not from the actual rocks itself.
It's the wind speed.
Yep.
Fuck that.
And
this planet is just a kill site.
And this is what's considered supersonic winds.
You just dead, no matter what. From flying rocks to extraordinary heat to extremely coldness to epic winds.
Yeah.
Dehydration because there's no fucking water.
Well, technically speaking, the moment we stepped on our bodies, water-wise, either from the cold or the heat, we would just die.
Yeah.
We would have all the water sucked up or completely frozen immediately.
There's no hope.
You thought like, oh, I'm fireman or whatever, or I'm magma man, right? And it's like, oh, I'm just gonna swim it out, right? Well, good luck swimming in 60-mile deep oceans made of lava. So even if you won't die from the lava itself, just like actual oceans where waves and currents happen,
It's like that, but with lava.
good luck.
Good luck.
And that's all I have to say for topic-wise. I want to thank Danielle. You were a great host, and this is probably one of the best, if not the best.
Another one in the books.
Hell
In the
yeah.
history books.
Hell yeah.
But I actually want to say these topics are actually pretty funny. Some of them were great, actually.
Yeah.
Guys in the comments, tell me how you guys feel about these comics. But let's go to the end of the show. You guys know what time it is. It's our 5 Rhino thrust.
It's our what?
It's our 5 Rhino.
Oh, yeah.
You know what time it is. Number 1, make sure you like this video, like I've been saying throughout the whole video. Technically,
Or
truthfully.
dislike?
Nope, just like it. Straight like that. Number 2, make sure you subscribe. It's that big red shit.
What?
It says words on it. It says subscribe. You guys don't know how to spell this. SUB.
And once we
And all
get
that
big
other stuff.
enough, it says join.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
But we're not there yet, so just subscribe.
Number 3, make sure you hit that bell that's right next to the join or subscribe button. It's a bell. Make sure you hit that ring-a-ding-ding so you make sure you get all of our notifications when we post.
Exactly.
It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Just like he said, if life gives you shit, just make sure you ain't getting shitted on.
I never said that.
Just like he would have said. And number 4, Make sure you guys share on every social media. We are on Facebook, we are on Twitter, and we are on Instagram.
And we're technically on Twitch.
Technically, we're on Twitch. It's on hold. And number 5, make sure you guys comment on anything that we talked about. Even if you was only in this video for like 20 minutes. We talked about shit there.
Quite literally, too.
Literally. So comment anything in those comment sections. If we mess up anywhere, we could talk about our corrections and all that in the next episode. And just like that.
Cadoodle and LLPH.
LLPH. Yeah. Peace.
Pieces, guys. I mean, yeah.
Pieces. That's a way to end it. Just a friendly reminder, guys. Hit the subscribe button in this corner. And then for the newest video. Then for the most recommended. And then for our famous dick pic.